All right, in today's Entertainment City, Pharrell Williams' life gets a movie musical treatment and why everyone's mad at Cuba Gooding Jr. But first, if you haven't seen Adele in concert yet, you may have missed your chance for good.
And I don't know if I will ever tour again. I've loved it. I really have loved it.
But it sounds like that love may not be enough. Even though Adele has no problem selling out stadium arenas for months on end, she told concertgoers in New Zealand that this tour may be her last. The singer says she's not good at touring and that applause makes her feel, quote, a bit vulnerable. Some reports say crippling stage fright is part of the reason Adele wants to pull the plug on touring. She has previously spoken about having anxiety attacks and panicking constantly that she won't deliver on stage.
And I'm just not sure if touring is my bag, I'm not gonna lie.
The singer did call her current massive 15-month tour the greatest accomplishment of her career. By the time it concludes this summer in London, she'll have done 123 shows in just over 1 year. Yeah, that is grueling, but the idea that we might never get another chance to see Adele on tour, that's devastating.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Pharrell the movie musical? Yep, you heard that right. A big screen story inspired by Pharrell Williams' childhood is in the works. The musical will be called Atlantis and will apparently trace the Grammy Award winner's early years in Virginia Beach, with early reports suggesting it'll have a Romeo and Juliet love story vibe. Pharrell is set to produce the film. It won't be his first foray into movies. He was a producer on Hidden Figures, which earned 3 Oscar nominations. Pharrell's plot for a musical film comes as the genre makes a big comeback. Think of the waves La La Land made. And right now, we have the live-action Beauty and the Beast ruling the box office. Cuba Gooding Jr. is finding himself in hot water after doing this to his American Horror Story co-star Sarah Paulson. Now, if you missed it, yes, the actor lifted up an unsuspecting Paulson's skirt on stage as she greeted fellow co-star Kathy Bates during a panel discussion about their show. While Paulson appeared to take it in stride, publicly at least, fans were not impressed and shared their outrage on Twitter, with many calling him disrespectful and demanding he apologize to Paulson.
German troops come every morning. You can't make a sound.
Jessica Chastain stars as real-life Polish hero Antonina Zabinski in The Zookeeper's Wife. The story of how, during World War II, Antonina and her husband saved hundreds of Jews during the German occupation of Poland using their zoo. I caught up with Chastain to talk about the weighty role.
I have not witnessed a film about World War II as beautifully moving as this one in a long time. So
Thank you so
thanks
much.
so much for that. Talk to me about what must have been your instantaneous kinship with Antonina and how that kind of informed your performance.
Well, Antonina actually taught me a lot. She's an inspiration to me in terms of what she sacrifices, you know, the safety of herself and her family, because she wanted to do what was right, because she wanted to save the lives of hundreds of strangers. And I think that's a really important beacon of light to think about every day.
No one knows how hard it is. You can never tell who your enemies are.
Be sure to tune in Friday to hear more from Jessica Chastain about playing the Zookeeper's Wife.